A very tough nut to crack. A little guy that has a unfriendly Android installed and a brand part number NX999. The brand is Daihin, or in a rough pronunciation. Let me see the box. The brand is a Chinese-based cell phone, Daihin. There is a box. About 200 megabyte RAM and 200 hard disk ROMs, and the tiny little guy. The CPU is an unknown yet. It first seems to be a genuine. It's a very fast CPU, and this is a procedure concerning how to root it. This little guy comes with a flashlight. Well, maybe if I find a chance I'll turn it on. The camera is a little bit rough. Anyhow, a root programmed I need to check its English title. Wait a minute. RO Master Lab. RO Master Lab. I do not know what RO stand for, but anyhow, there is a Daihin NX999, a very tough nut to crack, and if in Chinese it's a Chinese-based root program. It's nothing have I ever seen anything like this. The only problem is you can root it, but you cannot unroot it. So you are stuck with the one-click root. It's very smart little guy. Look, if you see the title pictures, precisely what it is. Just too smart. And the root button is, now you can see its internal storage space in the orange bar. Roughly, see, it has only 190 hard disk space, and this is the mysterious NX999. The previous thought impossible to be root. The tiny little button is where you are seeing. You see the root titles? That's how tiny that button is. If you do not look carefully, it's on this tab. The next tab and the tabs further is all hidden. If you are not looking carefully, you will never find the root button. There's another root button up there. I think it's for flashing a new ROM to your phone. It's nothing to do with the root permission, root administrator, or root the highest permission. And there's few choices. In Chinese, it should call root master, but its title is RO what? Hang on a minute. The title is RO Master Lab, RO Master PC.exe. I cannot demonstrate it. It's root. I cannot reroute it. I cannot unroot it. Or I cannot demonstrate. But oh well. Let's go to the. Let's go to the. Never have I seen anything like this. There you go. Yeah, hold on a minute. Yeah, let's see the little super user. Let's click into it. Currently set CPU auto killer root explorer is asking for permissions. Set CPU, we'll go into set CPU and have a look. Now set CPU read. The CPU is unknown. It running at a top maximum at 400 MHz. Is still, I think, it's a genuine 4-channel CPU. I think, but it might be just the dual-channel CPU. I don't know. As low as 400 MB is still running very smoothly. It's a mysterious little guys, and I do not have the program installed right. I have magic particle. We would try to roll magic particles to see the capability of the CPU. Now let me multiply magic particle a little bit. There you go. I'll try to make it brighter next time. This is running at 400 max. Is scaled down. It's still running very smoothly. I do not know how powerful the CPU is. It seems to be very promising. We will expecting a magic particle to update, a new update very soon. They must have it already done. Perhaps they're just waiting for Windows to launch it. So this is a root program that never have seen. See how smart it is? It's already become the root particle. Now, you see it updates itself to reflect the precise. This is how smart this little guy is. It's unbelievable. He can root everything. He can root the toughest nut that you thought cracking is impossible. You can do anything. Never have I seen anything like this. Thank you.